Hey guys, I am back with another video. We'll be talking about the House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 2. So yeah, for now, let's dive on in. This episode was a freaking emotional roller coaster. Just keeps up and down. And there's some moments I had to pause the episode to try to collect myself because of everything was going on, like I said, with a roller coaster. We see the aftermath of the Ballad of the Gullet, and yeah, I thought in the episode that Cole Verlaine, I'm sorry if I butchered it, I thought he died, but they found him, so that's a plus, I guess. But Bella tried to find her best. She does find Jace's body and brings him back to Dragonstone for Rhaenyra. I thought that was a very sweet moment because when I saw that, it reminded me of when Luke died, and there was nothing to bring him back with because of what happened to Luke, and I thought this was a very sweet moment that Rhaenyra had one of her sons brought back to her. And, the moment that she finds out about Jace, and she was denying it because she's, in my back of my mind, I think she just didn't want to accept that Jace was dead. And she just says, "What have you done?" Just repeat it over and over and over. And then she went to Jace. I'm telling you, I've lost my marble. I had to pause this scene alone multiple times. I couldn't go through it without crying my absolutely eyes out. I mean, I'm getting terrible right now just doing this video. Yeah, she just felt so betrayed because of what happened the last episode with her guard, and she feels so betrayed with Jace and Bella at the same time. Like when she says that you all betrayed your queen and stuff like that. Yeah, you also have to think of it is that Jace was her baby, her heir, like her firstborn and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just very sad. And the actor that plays Rhaenyra, Emma Dawson, I mean, she played this scene perfect. I'm hoping she gets praise and recognized of this moment. I mean, so we see one scene with Rhaenyra message Daemon from Raven and stuff. So he finds out that Jace is dead and stuff, and like how he reacts, and the crown prince had died. He was summoned to go to King Landing with Rhaenyra. I have mixed feelings about Daemon in this episode, particularly that there's this scene and there's another scene. But other than that, Daemon was a badass in this episode. Yeah, I don't know. I just had him finding out about Jace's death in the moment with him and Rhaenyra in her bed chamber and stuff like that. That really bothers me, and I don't know if anybody seen it, but I seen with how, I don't know, I go back and forth, and I know Daemon in his own damn way, he's probably grieving for Jace because he helped raise Jace, and how he didn't like to see how Rhaenyra act, like, you know what I mean, losing her son. But the scene was him and Rhaenyra in the bedchamber. He keeps saying that his death ain't in vain, and talk about that vision he had in Harrenhal about Daenerys and stuff. And I don't know, it felt like he was blowing over how she felt. And there was just a short clip of him rolling his eyes and stuff. Like, I just felt like he was, like I said, blow over how Rhaenyra felt, per se. Like he just wants to go war, and don't think of Rhaenyra's feelings. And when Rhaenyra says the boys, she's referring to Jace and Luke, when they was little, they clean on her dress, put their little face, and she's like, is it worth it now that they're dead and she be on a throne of swords? Yeah. And you do see that throughout this episode. Was she really, I don't know, like, regret it now? That, was it worth it with her losing Luke and Jace over this, with her being the heir and stuff? And you can really tell that in some moments with her. And I'm going to be interested to see what it will be like for the rest of the season. because from what I got out based off the book, she really goes very dark for per se. But yeah, they load Damon and Rhaenyra loads up and heads to King's Landing, and it was just, I mean, she suited up. She had Jace's sword. And yeah, they land to King's Landing, takes with Damon taken out with these guards. They going into the throne room, and there's some of the Greens' soldiers and one of the white guards. I think that's what they're kind of, I'm going blank on it, but yeah, they was surrounding them in the throne room. And then we seen I can't think of the other, I know Damon was commander of them, but I am gone blank what they're called, because Harwin Strong was the leader, the going off thing. I swear it will come to me later, but yeah, the main one of the dudes recognized Damon, and so they pretty much was on Damon and Rhaenyra's side and stuff. But yeah, we seen there was a scene of this dude try to do something very not nice to Alicent, and they throwed him in jail, and because Damon took him down there to lock him up, finds out that Otto was in prison, so Damon dragged them both up her to the throne room. The clip that see of before what happened to Otto Hightower, my tongue twisting today, but yeah, Rhaenyra had to beheaded Otto because Aegon's not there, Aemon's gone. I don't think Helaena count, because with Alicent and Rhaenyra made the deal with about saving Helaena and stuff, so I don't think Helaena was in the deal or whatever. Yeah, Damon was like, oh, he'd be okay and all that stuff, and yeah, and you could tell, and Rhaenyra did not want to do it. She felt so uncomfortable and stuff, but it was forcing her hand. She had to, because she had to show these people that she can take command, that she is the queen and all that stuff. And when she done it, she didn't get his head, she get him on the back, and then she beheaded him. Yeah, I mean, that scene was crazy. And then seeing her going on to the throne, it was so amazing, because she has all these emotions. She is confused, she's grieving, she's angry, and just other stuff all in one. And like I said, Emma Dawson that plays Rhaenyra, she needs to be credit for her work in this episode alone. But yeah, we see Aemon at Harrenhal, and I'll tell you, that shit was crazy. I mean, Vhagar was destroying shit. Aemon killed Simon Strong, and then he got injured, and then we saw that witch woman, I can't think of her name neither off my head. I'll tell you what, there's that, she helps him. We see Aegon and Laurel, how they got kidnapped, captured last episode. Apparently they got ambushed, and then they escaped. And then like how seeing Aegon killing them people like a savage, and I'm like, fuck yeah. But yeah, that is my review of the House of the Dragon, Season 3, Episode 2. This episode, like I said, very emotional roller coasters, and it was just crazy, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it makes me more hyped now to see what's next, because what's Rhaenyra's next move now, as she is the queen, had claimed her rights, she's on the Iron Throne, took King's Landing and stuff like that. So let me know your guys' thoughts of it in the description below, and if you're new to my channel, you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell, keep up with new videos, and I'll see you guys in my next video.